I'm here today down with the sisters down on Ashley Road, and I've come to have a chat with Sister Hilda and have a look around to see what they do down here. So what sort of work do you do here?
We do all sorts of work here, but the basic work is giving out food parcels. We give out over 300 a week now, but all sorts of other things happen because people come to our door. So we help people in all sorts of different ways. Just listening to them, sometimes helping them with social services. We put aside every month £100 to help people with gas and electricity, and so in a real emergency we give people money to put on their key. But it's just being here for people, and a lot of people come every week and they just like being here, somewhere to relax, and they get their tea or coffee and sandwich. So it's a lot more than just giving out the parcels really. And then we have a lot of men working for us who are in recovery, they've been addicts in the past, and it's a real place for them to come. And we have a meal for our volunteers 4 days a week, so there's usually about 12 or 14 of us sit down for a meal each day. And for them, for a lot of them, they've never sat down around a table for a meal, and we start with a prayer.
Okay, so it's tea bags, pasta, cereal gets added, and today we're adding pot noodles. There's only two left, so okay.
So how many people do you normally get daily then?
Coming to the door, well there could be, well today it looks like it's a particularly mad day. I think today there could be about 40. Yeah.
What are you putting in that bag?
Pineapple, soup, rice pudding, vegetables, baked beans and hot dogs. That's what cooking bags are made up.
What sort of people come?
Well, all sorts, mainly people who are on benefits.
Where do you get your supply from?
We have a mailing list of over 300, and it's people like yourselves, so mainly it's from churches, individuals, and then harvest from schools. But we're completely reliant on all the people that give us money. I mean, if that dried up, we wouldn't be able to carry on, but it never has. The Lord's always supplied for all our needs.
Right, I've come here today. I know something about the Sisters of the Church, and I think I know something about being homeless, but the people that we've actually met today are just don't even have the basics that we just come accustomed to. They don't have the love and the friendship, they don't have food, some of them were saying about the accommodation that they were living in, yet we have all of these things. If we can't do those simple things to help them by buying a few more tins, then what is Jesus' love about for us? Sister Hilda spoke that she puts her trust in all of this happening in God. Every day she puts in her trust and He never fails her. And we've got to be Jesus' arms and feet and eyes, and we've got to do something.
It's been the most surreal place that I think I've possibly ever been. We haven't filmed a huge amount of what actually goes on here, purely for people's privacy. It must take an awful lot of courage to come here and knock on the door and ask people for food because you haven't got any. So we've spoken to a couple of people and their stories have been amazing. We've spoken to volunteers and people that come here. But some of the other people that have come that we've talked to and spoken to, you know, this place really does mean a lot. And one of the things that me and Nicola were talking about was, you know, that we open our cupboards and we say, oh, we've got nothing to eat. In actual fact, we have got a lot to eat, and we've got a lot of things that these people just don't have. It costs nothing for a 15p tin of beans from Sainsbury's when we go shopping each week. So Mine and Nick's pledge is that we're going to do that. We're going to make sure that we spend at least £2 a week extra on our shopping, because really it's nothing to us, but to these people it absolutely changes their lives. I've eaten a huge amount of humble pie since I've been here, and you know, I was moved quite literally nearly to tears at some points, because you just don't realise what people go through here. The sisters themselves are amazing people, you know, they give up their whole lives really to help these people that, you know, they kind of have nothing. So I just wanted to just let you all know that this place really is a sanctuary for a lot of people.